Hello guys, welcome back to El Merengue Culé. Let's dive straight into the tactics for Barcelona contra Girona. Okay guys, so the first half just concluded. This is how we decided to roll out with, except it was Trincao on the right hand side, Coutinho on the left hand side, Messi playing as a striker position, and Griezmann as the attacking mid. Now I would like to note, Trincao was playing very tight and just doing very straight vertical runs, which allowed him to shoot across the body with his right foot. Now the fact that he was staying so tight opened up a lot of space in that right hand side for Sergio Roberto to actually take up that role. Did Sergio Roberto fully take that role? No, I think he was trying to be a little more conservative. He didn't want to push, he didn't want to over push too many people forward and be exposed on the counterattack. Now, on the other hand of the pitch, right, with Coutinho on the left hand side, he played the opposite of what Trincao did. He stayed out wide. Once he received the ball, then he would tuck in. We all know Coutinho loves to do those curling shots, so that tactic works for him. Staying out wide, he was mainly our player that would drive the ball up forward in counterattacks, try to get a shot on his right foot. Now, this did conflict with Jordi Alba. As you guys also know, Jordi Alba loves to do those overlapping runs on that left-hand side. Now, the fact that Coutinho was on the left-hand side and Jordi Alba was trying to overlap him didn't leave too much room for him, and I saw a little bit of error right there. Now, Messi and Griezmann are rotating a lot, and what really does this, what really allows for this is the fact that Messi is actually playing a little bit more, leaning a little more to the right-hand side, and Griezmann's leaning a little bit more to the left-hand side. Now, Griezmann has complete free roam tactics, meaning you will see him on the left-hand side, you will see him on the right-hand side. However, for the most part, when he is central, he stays a little bit more to the left-hand side, and that allows for that rotation to happen. Now, when Girona has the ball, it's Griezmann doing the pressure, and that is playing to his strengths. We know he has the legs, and we know Messi does not have the legs to pressure and cut down spaces all game long. So I think this tactic from Koeman is working really well. I would like to note that all four of our attackers are equally involved in the attack, and this is seen in the first goal. Minute 20, Griezmann is dribbling the ball, does a little bit of trickery, fakes like he's going to go inside, slots it over to Messi. Messi does the same exact thing, fakes like he's going to go inside, and slots it over to Trincao. Trincao, again, making that vertical run, has the option to either shoot across the body. He didn't have the best of angles, so he decides to sweat the ball, right, slide it across the goal to an open Coutinho goal. And again, the fact that each of the four players are equally involved in the attack means that Messi's magic could come at any moment. And as soon as I thought the half was over, I didn't think anything else was gonna happen. What does Messi go and do? He turns, gets the ball on his weaker foot, on his right foot, and just curls it upper 90 off the post, almost hits the other post, goes in. And that's the beauty of trying to get away from relying of Messi. His magic could come at any moment. As for the defense, Girona really hasn't tested us. However, we are looking a little bit sloppy, a little bit weak, especially in the corners. I'm seeing some lack of intensity, which reminds me of that Liverpool Champions League game, which I hate. De Jong, actually, for once, he has not impressed me too much. Again, looking sloppy, giving up possession when he shouldn't, where he shouldn't. I mean, he's in the center of the pitch. You lose the ball, a good team will capitalize on it. Obviously, we're playing Girona, a second division team. They haven't been able to capitalize, but we gotta look, we gotta read between the lines and really fix our issues. So guys, that is it for the first half. I will see you at the end of the second half. Alright guys, so the second half just ended. Let's go ahead and break it down. And we picked up exactly where we left off in the first half. Same exact team, no subs. And literally like I had said in the first half, right, the defense playing a little bit lazy, De Jong playing a little bit sloppy, and 50 seconds into the second half, off a throw-in, De Jong receives the ball, he doesn't check his shoulder, does a blind pass, gets intercepted, and of course we were asleep and they put it in the back of the net. Unfortunately, De Jong, he had a bad first half and a bad initial of the second half. After that mistake, he did pick it up, and 5 minutes into the second half, Messi pulls his magic once again, Really similar style goal as in the first one, except now it's on the right hand side, and he turns into his left foot, tries to curl it upper 90, deflects off a defender, and well, it ended up in the back of the net. It wasn't the prettiest of goals, but it was a goal nonetheless. And now in the 65th minute or so, Ronald Koeman completely swapped out the team. He brought on Dembele, Braithwaite, Riqui Puig, Aleña, Pedri, Conrad de la Fuente, Firpo, a whole new team except for Neto and Araujo. Off the get-go, obviously we have a very young team coming on with a lot of energy, wanting to prove themselves. From the get-go, they did well. They brought up a lot of energy. I really enjoyed the way Riqui Puig and Aleña were playing. At times I felt they were a little bit too close to each other, and it did prevent a little bit of the natural flow of the game. Pedri impressed me. He does not look like a 17-year-old. He really tried to get into good pockets, but honestly struggled a little bit in that aspect. He did have 2 or 3 not so clear chances where I really thought he was gonna get his goal, and I would have loved to seen that. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Overall, the sensations that I got of this team was a very fluid, a very relaxed team. It's obvious that Koeman told them, go out there, have fun. You play your playing style. Conrad de la Fuente utilized his pace off the left-hand side time and time again. Ousmane Dembele doing his dribblings, breaking defenders back. There was one opportunity where he cuts in, fakes a shot, cuts back out wide, beats the defender. Next defender along, fakes a shot, cuts back in onto his left foot. Not on a one-on-one, but pretty close up to the goal and skies it. I would have loved to have seen him put that away, especially after how well he did to get into that position. So if these guys really impressed me in the way they were playing on the ball, why didn't they put the ball in the back of the net? Why didn't they score? Well, to me, it looked like, yes, they played well individually, but as a team, they lacked that chemistry. They didn't know exactly who was going to make what run. They also lacked off-the-ball movement. You could see at times the field got a little congested. You see Semedo wanting to do an overlap, but not really sure exactly if Dembele is going to dribble. You see Conrad de la Fuente not know if to take space or to pass it. It was a little bit of congestion, and Riqui Puig tried his best to do lob balls, to do filtrated balls, like we know he does, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. So what can we get out of this second team, right? What sensations can we get out of them? For me, I want to see them have a little bit more personality in terms of shooting the ball. On the ball, they're great. They're all great dribblers. They're all very nimble. But I want to see, especially out of Riqui Puig, take a shot. His mentality is always like, okay, who can I set up? Which is not, it's not a bad mentality, but there comes points where it's like, you know what? Have a little bit of glory for yourself. Attempt a shot. Why not? If it goes in, fantastic. Same thing for Pedri. He did have 3 shots. They didn't go in. But again, I want to see him kind of take more shots from distance just to test him out, see where he's at. Again, apart from the goal, which was a mistake from our own, Girona didn't really test out our defense too much. That's why I'm really focusing on the attack. However, it was nice to see Araujo play next to Piqué as well as next to Lenglet. Overall, guys, it was a good game. We won 3-1 against Girona. If you enjoyed the video, please hit a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see videos like these. And as always, guys, Visca Barça!